Right. We have returned for some more Game of Thrones. Alright, so, last episode. Kind of spinning the wheels a little bit. I mean, some stuff with Garrett. They've left the Night's Watch because of a stupidity, I guess. Miri's still in suspicion, and the letters in the White Hills are still loggerheads, so, yeah. I mean, in Essos, Asher's doing well. He's got the army, but Beshka had to get some revenge, which is fine by me. But to be honest, I don't think Daenerys was gonna. It doesn't matter what option you pick. I don't think she's gonna give you an army. But whatever.
Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Just in terms of continuity,
help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded.
You think you can have reason with a wildling?
No, I'm a friend.
That didn't work. The three friends, musketeers.
Don't move.
Oh yeah, fourth now. How lucky is that? Next one you come across is actually his little sister.
This is my sister.
Now we have the most unbalanced party ever. 4 warriors.
We have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something.
Oh, actually,
he's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Oh no. Oh my god.
I may be leaving you here with a traitor. Find out who it is.
Turned out to be Ramsey Snow. This is stupid as well. What is with this stupid family and never having backup? It's just sort of like, oh, I'll go in alone. Why? You need a walking stick.
I decided to come see for myself.
Yep, still crazy. You can't reason with a madman.
I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking.
Do we have some people?
And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me?
No.
Or maybe your mother. Her flower plucked is still a flower.
You killed her son.
Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
You killed our brother.
I've killed many brothers. Yeah. Sisters too.
Yeah.
But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll help you.
Q. What? Yeah, they didn't even give me a chance there. If only I didn't go in alone.
Doesn't
There's
that
no
feel
men
better?
around him.
Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my
men. Oh my goodness. Foresters, man. You've got to not suck. I don't get it. It's just like have Glenmore's and Arthur back you up. It's so stupid.
How fares your
That doesn't make any sense.
Better than yours.
The one thing in Game of Thrones, if you have men, you use them.
I loved playing in the woods when I was young.
I mean, you carry swords, not guns.
So many places to hide.
Oh,
I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival.
Yeah, he's under the weather.
Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
Griff and his men are under guard. They have no place here.
They do if I say they do.
Kind of.
I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood.
Yeah,
Yet
we really need
you
to
went
diversify.
behind my back and called in the Glenmores.
They called themselves in. Oh yeah.
I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
I knew I couldn't trust the Whitehills, so I asked the Glenmores to keep the peace.
You don't need the Glenmores. You have the protection of the Warden of the North.
Protection?
Well,
You stabbed the Lord in the
I'm
neck,
certainly
dude.
glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
But there's still a price.
I don't know whether he's worse than Joffrey or just as
Here we
bad.
are.
Roderick!
Oh, that's
You
bad.
disobeyed me.
I didn't. I wasn't here.
Someone has to pay.
Oh man.
You didn't think it would be you. Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Arthur's done nothing wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
Ouch. Okay. Ouch.
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please, please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick, make him stop! Please, do something!
Don't look.
Please.
Look at him, Talia.
Oh.
See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsey.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Not so much flame, is
Have
it?
mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff?
Yes.
This is his fault.
Yes, I did.
That's a lot of blood.
You're right. This is my fault.
I told you, Talia. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
Well, he...
No,
Yeah.
Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it. Come on, Roderick.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm impressed. Whew. Lucky for me, you're a cripple.
Ugh.
I may have misjudged you, Roderick. I came here to kill you. Now, I'm thinking it might be far more entertaining to watch you and Lud tear each other to pieces.
You're not even gonna
I
watch.
never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast.
I actually really
I've
like
better
this
things to
scene
do than to play
because
wet nurse
it's
to you and
basically
Lud.
Ramsey's
So,
just
settle
saying that
this
he's
on
too
your
good
own.
to
Last house standing.
be in this video game any longer.
Otherwise, I'll kill you both and be done with it.
House Forrester will win this fight.
But yeah, let's play
You're
along.
very confident for a man with no army and half a face. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses?
You know,
Not sure you'll have much luck
for a
finding other
Bolton family member wannabe, you have no idea that it's a flayed man, not a man with his entrails out on the sigil. Failed. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just sort of like, and you know, I'm gonna take this time to talk over the theme song just to say that I don't know. With video games, you know, you want to have an experience, and it's like, can't you be the Ramsey Snow? Can you be Tywin Lannister or the Queen of Thorns, or you know, just someone, or like Littlefinger, where like your manipulations or schemes, you can put together schemes and stuff like that to gain power. It's just the Forest has been beaten down for like 5 episodes now. And even though the first 3 episodes were good, it's just like you start getting like, not will they ever get on top, it's like, will they ever do something good? I mean, like I said, I appreciate the idea of like having the player work from a position of weakness and trying to use your wits to overcome that. It's just, you don't feel like you get much of a reward for it. I mean, it's a video game at the end of the day. I mean, even in Crusader Kings 2, you know, you can get your butt kicked, but you know, you can really put together some great schemes and really gain power in that game. And that game's tough as well. I mean, this is a crafted story. I mean, anyway, it's like even when you captured Griff, even when I played this game the first time, when you got the top of Griff, I was like, yeah, the Boltons and the White Hills are going to come back, and it's like not going to be anything. Ah, poor Arthur. I feel bad about that. Had he been by your side, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's just, it's frustrating. I guess that must be like the traitors doing, kind of undermining you every turn.
Only a monster would do such a thing.
But the thing is, you knew you had a traitor before. You had a rat in the house. That should have been job 1. I would have had that been job 1. No, let my little sister take care of that.
Innocent blood shed on Forester land.
I mean, the mother should have been on top of that.
Father thing.
Like releasing false information to find where the leaks are. It's basic stuff. You know, you tell one guy one thing, one guy the other thing. You see what gets spread around, and then you find where the leak is. That's where the saying comes from. You want to find a leak in a pipe, put water through it.
I'm so sorry.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate.
Too soft.
Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
The Whitehills started this. Ramsey Snow may have held the knife, but they're the ones who sharpened it.
I know it, my lord. I only hope you can put an end to it.
Put an end to Lud.
The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsey.
Oh,
so much
great.
for having allies.
Oh, great.
Ramsey says he's not taking sides anymore.
Yeah, bring them back.
He means to let the strongest house survive.
I intend that to be us,
Bring the guards back.
Can
Let's
we
do it.
even fight them?
Not
we
openly.
don't have the numbers.
We don't need numbers.
We don't yet have Ryan back.
First.
And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
Lud makes a show of being strong, but he's no better off than us. Not if the Boltons refuse
Where is he? Where is my brother?
Aww. They're through. Oh, come on.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no!
Oh
Arthur!
my gosh, this is bad.
It's my fault. I brought him into this.
It is kind of your fault, but it is kind of Roderick's
I
fault.
asked him to help. He did this for me.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow.
Yeah, his name was Quiver.
He was so nervous that Father called him Quiver.
Did we hear this story before? He
And
just
now
wakes up.
to die
My name is Arthur.
like this. Tortured. Mutilated.
He died as he lived. Bravely. As a man of the North.
He died in agony and for nothing. Look at him, Roderick. There's hardly anything left of him.
Elena.
I'm sorry.
He didn't die for nothing. I mean, we gave Lud a good scare, and you know, we captured Griff for a couple days.
Get you someplace warm.
I mean, we still have Griff,
How do
don't
I
we?
do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Pain fades in time. Never fully.
Yeah, we've,
No.
yeah,
I don't want
we've
him
lost
to
people as
fade.
well.
I don't want to forget him.
You don't have to.
How could you?
You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should
Right,
try to
we're
get
in the
some
friends
sleep.
now.
I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You are not alone.
You're not alone, Elena.
No, you're supposed
I'm
to sing.
here for you. Whatever you need.
This is.
Thank you, Roderick.
Yeah, it's practically family now. Well, I don't know. We'll see how this shakes out. Ah. All right, King's Landing.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
All right, I lied to her. I
How many
lied
ships
to.
do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
The thing is, though,
Mira.
she's still just a handmaiden.
I'll
so
be honest.
Very impressive.
I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody.
He's drunk.
Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
Andros was the one doing the yelling. You can't blame me for his poor manners.
But he was yelling at you.
Oh, okay.
And it's not the first time you've gotten yourself into trouble lately. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
Oh, I see.
What? Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden.
Yeah.
She'd never be so reckless.
I'll tell you something
And
that's
now that
reckless.
Garibald and I are
Lying.
discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you.
Oh, okay.
Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to jeopardize it.
If you abandon me, who'll be there when you need someone?
I don't know. Garibald, I suppose.
If he doesn't find
I'm
out.
sorry, Mira. I truly am.
That's why you don't lie for your friends,
Is it
people.
worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid.
Well, I know you'll do everything in your power to protect them. Better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
What?
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
I'll tell you something. The Lannister guards are really good at threatening young women. That's what a skill they possess. Yeah, right. See him do that to Bronn.
I thought you'd be happier.
I'm glad he's dead. Felt good plunging the knife in at least. Doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
No matter what
Friends
happens,
forever.
I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother. But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Yeah.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
We'll see.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Hey, what do you mean?
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Yeah. Don't need another Lord Friend Zone.
Your Grace,
Your
my nephew
Grace.
has returned from his mission.
What if we're allied
It
to
seems you played your part in
King in the
taking
North?
of Marine, Asher Forrester.
She seems upset.
Did you run into any trouble?
No. Okay.
Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
If your time's short, let's get to the point.
I'm here to talk about our reward.
You're the one that said your
Best be more
time.
careful with your words. I don't have patience for arrogant sellswords.
You said your time is limited, so
I heard
let's get to
rumors
the
of an
point.
incident in the city.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know anything about it?
It's not important.
What does it matter? We completed the mission, as promised. Surely that's what's important.
Obeying your queen is what's important.
Okay.
I thought you told me your nephew was a
Do I
man
look
of
like
honor,
Jon Snow?
but he cannot even take responsibility for his actions.
Your Grace.
You killed the master Dezor Zoraza when
Hmm.
I told you his judgment belonged to the slaves of Marine.
Who?
And now you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Oh, she's clever.
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
The man was a fucking master. He deserved to
That
die.
was not for you to decide. Not only did you disobey my orders, you are insolent and deceitful. You disappoint me, Forrester.
Now I'll never remember your
I will not
name.
be giving you my second son.
What?
But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
Yeah.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
Your Grace, we risked our lives for you.
And you risk them again with your tongue.
Oof.
A new day is born in... The slaves have thrown off their collars. There must be a few cutthroats who would fight for the likes of you. Now get out.
I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace.
You have nothing to apologize for, Malcolm. I have other plans for you.
What?
Plans for me, Your Grace?
I have plans for my uncle as well.
You've given us nothing. It's insane.
I would like you to stay and serve me.
No.
I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled.
Talk about insult to
my
insult.
allegiance to my
Adding,
family.
adding
And
insult
they
to
will
it.
be
Come
grateful
on.
for the Targaryen alliance you've helped
It's like, yeah, Targaryens that have
I
no
am
help for
honored
them.
you would ask me. Might I discuss it
This
with
is
my nephew
ridiculous.
first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
The answer is no. The answer is take a hike. You've given us nothing. We've done something for you.
Seriously consider staying in Essos.
Don't even
I'm
consider
not
it.
sure. This is all rather sudden.
It's like a
She
dude
does
that's
come
never
to
asked
Westeros.
out
We
on a
want
date. He's like,
Daenerys Targaryen
oh,
on
I'm not
our
sure.
side.
What? She's not here
You've
now.
angered her. She may need some convincing. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
She broke her word, Uncle.
Not without her reasons.
Oh, okay.
She did it
I get it.
once. She could easily do it again.
Maybe. But this alliance might be worth the risk.
It's
but whatever
not.
comes of this, we
He
still
d-
need men who will fight
Smart
for us
dude.
now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Oh, go away.
Little Queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers. And
Just-
I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're
I just
not
like it.
us.
Well, the
them
uncle's
killing
smart,
is
you know. He's just sort of like, he thinks House Forrester is done, so he's better off staying here.
As long
You
as
know,
they kill them, I don't
as a mayor the Queen, because they're not going to help House Forrester. There won't be a House Forrester left.
I must talk
They're
further
under,
with the Queen.
they're under attack now.
Don't get yourselves killed.
You know what? Why doesn't Asher
So,
just stay in
where exactly
Essos at this
we go?
point?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
That's just insane. It's just like at this point, it's like, why is Asher even going back then? If the uncle don't care, why should Asher care? I mean, it's this is beggars belief. He goes all the way to Essos to bring Asher back over. He's like, yeah, I'll stay here. You know, forging a Targaryen alliance where they give us no men, no resources, no anything. But, you know, I'll stay. So it's... once again, the Foresters is not smart at all.
You're freezing.
Maybe it's my own
don't
choices.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Someone has to keep watch.
He doesn't like wildlings. Oh, come on. You're fine now.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
Oh, great. I guess stealing all that medical
We're
supplies
only about
did
a few
nothing.
days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I can't go south. The Night's Watch will have my head.
Better than losing it to a White Walker.
Is it?
Sylvie, he's come a long way. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now?
Yeah.
Tell me then. How did my brother get that
That's
gash in
his
his arm?
fault. He was
He dressed
attacked.
his wound up well enough.
Yeah.
But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
That's your people.
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter. I'm asking Fishface here.
Oh, and insults as well.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Including the arrow
Out
from
of
my
hand?
bowl.
From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may
Well,
not be one of us, but
Maybe
I
a
trust
week.
him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire.
I love the fact that Finn
We
is
don't
just
need to die for him.
determinant, so he's just like out of this.
Me neither.
Oh, there we go.
Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings.
Thins, probably. You didn't lose your nerve already, did you?
That's it.
Finn, will you
Challenges
just
pride.
piss off?
Some leader you turned out to be.
Oh, you're losing your nerve? Okay.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back.
It's fine.
It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting more than onions to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
First I find out you're a wildling. Now you've got a sister. What else are you hiding?
Nothing. I swear.
I don't know, dude.
I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone
Oh,
can
Cotter.
find the North Grove, it's her.
Who's the older sibling here,
Besides-
Cotter?
I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
I'm not saying anything. You make your own decisions. I'll go whatever.
Either she comes with us, or I'm out.
So
Alright.
that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
What?
I go where she goes. I'm sorry.
You weren't concerned about a guide before when your uncle was like, hey, that's where you need to go. You need to break off. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Oh, is Finn gone then? Is that it? Has he gone? Is he gone now, Finn? I guess he was losing his nerve. Oh, sorry. Bring the camera back around.
Garrett.
You and your sister, you don't look much alike.
I mean...
White hair and...
I know what you're getting at. so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that. My mother used to call her Little Moon. The rest
You ever
of our
see The
village
Lost
thought she was a
Avatar?
bad omen. The better of them stayed away from her. The worse? Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out.
Oh, here we go.
People are arseholes.
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister?
I wanted to. I didn't think you'd understand.
Really?
I couldn't risk it. I'm sorry.
What happened to your village? Did you leave?
But not by choice. When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome. I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie. No way she wasn't gonna make it.
How's your arm?
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
So you really won't take me north?
I agree, Blue.
I want to help you, Garrett, I mean it. But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Where's your mother now?
Still back at the village for all I know. She tried to send my sister away. Wrapped her up in furs and everything like a good mother would. I left that night when I heard.
And then I stole some potatoes. Anyway. Well, I guess Finn's just... Oh, there he is. I thought you gone. He had a little bit of a... He had a little bit of a hissy fit. Let's see if he's alright.
Over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it turned out.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Oh, come on. I know you're determinate in the Telltale game, but... Who knows? Okay, well, let's see if there's anything else in the tent. And we'll progress by talking to Sylvia, I guess. The only competent person. Besides Garrett.
Little Moon.
Like I said, I like the quest for the North Grove is intriguing, but the way he got here, I mean, come on.
Whoa.
I'm never going to get over it. It was self-defense.
Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you.
Oh.
Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north.
Wow.
Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow.
Okay.
That's what they say, anyway.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that?
Yeah.
You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I never miss.
Oh dear. I'm going to miss, aren't I?
never miss. Right.
Ah, I want to try again.
Come on.
Ah, you're joking.
Maybe next time, Garrett. I suppose onions and apples will have to do.
What's this?
Your dinner. It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me.
I'm better at shooting bigger targets.
You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
Yeah. I had the more tragic backstory,
So you know how
Sylvie.
it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Oh,
Cotter!
great.
Fuck! Look out!
Oh, boy.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
Well, we get over
So, who are
the
we
nearest screwing people over.
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill.
Oh, yeah, you told
Anyone
me
who
about
can
that.
survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beskar. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Yep. Is that the dog from Pirates of the Caribbean? Looks like this. Is that the same breed?
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
You did what? What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
And never steal someone's... Oh. You did what? Takes over your... Ooh. TiVo.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
I can handle this.
Oh, After you, then.
Gotta be tough.
Well, if it isn't Beshka, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to him, Mike.
One sec. Sorry. Just pausing for a second. Realised that my YouTube isn't showing the correct game, even though I changed it. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying actually that they've got over the whole Daenerys screwing them over thing. I mean, come on. They're just sort of like, well, it happens. It happens, doesn't it? So, you know, nothing they can do about it. Well, let's go.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in here, little man. You best go back the way you came before I decide to eat you. I'll start with your eyeballs. Fucking juicy when they pop. And then I'll pull out your little bones to pick my teeth with.
You sure you have room for me? You seem pretty well fed already.
My master only ever fed me when I won. I won a lot.
Wow. I'm
now,
using that.
You got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2. I like this one. Hey, Amaya! Company!
Yeah. I'm going to try that next time I'm trying to get into a club. The woman's like, turn around. No. Actually, I know the woman. That actually happens a lot.
Yeah, some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I went around the wrong way. Huh. Excuse me, got business.
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Okay.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast.
Yeah, I need a secret
you must
password.
need something very badly.
Ugh.
So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
My friend, Beskha, says that you speak for your pit fighters.
Your friend should have known better than to have brought you here.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me.
Oh, great.
On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Enough! I didn't come to hear you bickering.
So,
yeah.
What is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
It's technically I won, so he's gonna feed him.
My patience wears thin.
Sail with me to Westeros and do to my enemies what you do best. Slay them all and lay waste to them.
I knew they'd like that. You got to play to the audience.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was
Same thing.
yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
No, no, no. The world is
You're
their fighting
free
pit.
now! Free to do what you want! Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
Let's try Daenerys'
I'll make
trick.
you all rich! Your masters, they used you. They made gold from your blood. But I am offering you a chance to earn for yourselves.
Yeah, once we beat the White Hills, we'll be
Amaya.
minted.
The way I left was terrible, I know. But we were friends once. And could be again. Please,
Come on, Amaya.
set aside your anger and
Be
listen
cool.
to him.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
I don't have time to bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? Who's the best you've got?
His name is Bloodsong.
Seems to be doing his own thing.
Fearless and fast.
Oh, he's like
I've
that.
never
Is
seen
he?
him before.
Is he from the?
Take a
Dawn?
good look.
Dawn?
He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect.
All right, key
But
thing.
no
She
one
said
has
beat,
ever
not
beat
kill.
him.
So maybe I don't know.
Right.
Maybe it'll be like the Colosseum.
Well,
thumbs up or thumbs
suppose I
down.
better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Ooh,
Thanks for
scary.
noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in
See,
there,
this is what professional wrestling is missing.
Yeah?
Just,
You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
will you at least kill Bloodsong?
Hardly seems like a fair fight. I suppose.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Alright. Alright. Well, I sense a quick time win.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
Look, this wasn't my choice. I'm not here to kill anyone.
Well, we all know that's true.
No. That's not what I meant.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Here, use this.
Ready your ears for the song of blood.
Don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm gonna have to refuse.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. Son of a whore!
That's no weapon.
See if you're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Last chance, West.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt! Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
I'm ready, Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Stop the fight. TKO. Well.
Kill him! Stick the little man!
Do it! Do it! Let him go! Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport! We just make sure they know who's in charge.
See? Best of both
The
worlds.
masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect.
Pump up the ego.
You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fighting under someone else's rules. I won't hold you back.
I mean, I already promised them
Fight
money,
with
so.
me.
Well,
And there are no rules. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me,
to hell with you all.
to hell with you.
Yeah, that's a quote from Conan. And Crom, if you do not answer my prayer, to hell with you. Oh.
I knew them!
What are those things? Oh,
Wave.
Over here! Over here!
Uh-oh. Get some fire.
they won't die!
Anything can be killed!
Finn! Stay with me!
Fucking hell! But I killed her! No! No!
Where's Finn?
It was over there!
Finn!
Oh, Finn. Well, at least you still had that knife. Oh wait, you stole it.
We make for the North Grove! But we need to stick together!
You know, how do you even think about the White Walkers and the Whites as like ice zombies until somebody said, they're kind of like zombies. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they kind of are. But it's still, I still think they're, a unique sort of enemy, especially because you've got the smart ones and, but yeah. Poor Finn. Moment of silence. Moment of silence for the dude.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you?
Oh my goodness.
Certainly you've been here before.
I'm just a handmaiden.
Confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
No, Your Grace.
No?
No.
I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone.
You've been lied to.
The curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
I try to be, Your Grace.
I see. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I meant no harm, Your Grace. I had a personal matter to attend to.
A personal matter?
Yep.
I'm told you used another girl to talk your way in.
Why even ask
You're not
me?
above using people to get what you want. Good.
Ah.
Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace.
Might as well. Might as well try.
It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden.
Yeah.
I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
Oh.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have in the past, but I won't anymore.
You're a clever girl, aren't you?
He's unimpressed.
Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Oh?
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him
really.
before the trial begins.
Not really.
I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
And if I refuse, Your Grace?
Refuse? And be branded a traitor like my brother?
I understand, Your Grace.
You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Well, that's
Thank you, Your Grace.
But I don't think Tyrion's going to be... Tyrion's going to be stupid enough to tell his plans to someone, to a handmaid, and he doesn't even know. It's an impossible task.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
4 people.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
5 dudes. Awesome. You know, we probably doubled. Oh wait, 6.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on.
I'm surprised to see you here.
I'm not.
After you humiliated me, you mean? You denied me an honorable death. So I must find one in Westeros.
Okay, I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. I can't deny that.
Vesco wasn't exaggerating.
Yeah, it's 6
Malcolm,
people.
You're here. And you found your soldiers.
Oh, okay. No.
Conrath will be glad of your return.
What
You
do you mean?
came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne.
Why?
Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds.
House Forrester won't
Has
exist.
made a better man of you, nephew.
Can we not tell him this?
Perhaps the same will be true for me. You are your father's son,
Oh, well,
Asher.
not quick enough.
For all your differences, he would be proud.
Maybe I don't have anything to
I'll
say
send a
to him.
raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with sellswords.
Yeah.
My thoughts will be with you. In
You
the
can
fight.
count how many men on 2 hands.
Asher. Iron from ice.
I mean, yeah, you could send him as a strike force.
How about fire and blood, Uncle? Isn't that what the Targaryens say?
Casting off!
Yeah. Yeah, I want you to feel that. It's the smart move. House Forrester's done. Talk about when she reclaims.
Tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard.
You're not gonna fool
If he
Tyrion.
figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing.
He's got.
I'll be listening to every word you say.
You're talking in right in front of his cell. This is such a stupid plan.
Oh, I ask for Bronn, they send me a handmaiden.
There's your name. It was Bronn.
Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help?
Surprised he remembers that
Not
type
that
of
I'd be
this.
of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I really must speak with you, Lord Tyrion.
Clearly. You're here, aren't you? At least you brought wine. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial.
Who cares? It's a kangaroo court anyway.
You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
First.
And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
You go first.
Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
Lady Marjorie sent me.
Did she? With wine from Cersei's cellar. How generous of her.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty. But I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine.
Yeah, see, this is why it was
This
stupid.
is all a ruse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive.
Yeah. I don't know how else this was going to go, but... Yeah.
You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I doubt we'd get very far. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira.
Are you toying with me?
I might ask you the same question. Now tell me the truth. Admit it. Cersei sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about. She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine.
Yeah.
That was your first mistake.
Not my
Not
mistake,
that I
their
don't
mistake.
appreciate the
That's
gesture.
ridiculous, though.
I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth.
I
Not
might have
that I'm
granted
above
you free
drinking the
wishes.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
Yeah, I love the way he just
My
came in
sister
and blew the
expect
whole
you to
plan.
learn.
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
It's not as if I could refuse her.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie doesn't know. And I intend to keep it that way.
You're fooling yourself if you think it's your secret to keep. And without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
Oh, you're in a precarious position as well.
What should I tell Cersei?
Oh,
You're a
great.
clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei will be far less amused if she catches you in a lie.
Please, Lord Tyrion. I beg of you, help me.
The only help I can offer is a bit of advice. Become a better liar.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira.
I don't know.
Be careful who you trust.
I'd have... I think it could have gone any other way. I mean, the idea that you could trick Tyrion is just so stupid.
Must you leave?
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Well, at least
Neither
someone's
did
having a
you.
good time.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this.
Yeah, let's not
About
bring
us.
down the mood.
Do you have any?
No. Not about this.
Can you imagine bringing up a dead brother?
What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are.
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff.
I really hope they spent the last few
Ramsey
weeks
Snow.
coming up with a strategy, building an
hoping
army,
you'd say that.
maybe training the small folk, so they're not
Roderick?
just civilians. Do you knock?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
Talia, don't you knock?
Sorry, I should have...
Then I can say, don't you lock?
It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Ah, yes. Who is the traitor?
I'm listening.
Last night I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report.
Oh, man.
How many fighting men we have. Where Griff and the White Hill Garrison are being held.
It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
Were you seen, Talia?
No. It was dark, but I saw him.
Him?
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die.
You might be more...
I'm asking you, as your sister, make him pay.
He might be more
I'm
useful
Lord of this house, Talia.
alive than
It's
dead.
my job to deliver justice, not
Because we
vengeance.
can leak false information.
Can't promise to kill a man before I've heard him out.
You know what he's done. That should be enough.
Talia, please.
You're not Lord of Winterfell yet.
Come with me.
Although the way
He's
it's
in the Great
going,
Hall.
you probably will be by the time this is on. I don't know. If you catch a traitor and you turn him into a double agent, that's something. So Roland, right? The guy you didn't pick a sentinel. Dick. Come on, pan round.
Go get the guards.
Again, you really should have the guards with you. As you were leaving, like, oh, he's in the Great Hall. Okay, summon the guards. No way.
Hey? Oh, my lord. You scared the bloody daylights out
As
of
a
me.
man, you didn't pick a sentinel. Who would have suspected?
What's that?
You know what it is.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy. Back when you still had a spine.
Start talking.
He already has, but...
Yes. I have been working with the White Hills.
Oh.
But only because you stopped listening to reason.
Did I now?
You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
Don't you dare start making excuses.
Excuses? Are you that naive? Look at you, Roderick. You're weak.
Oh, look at you.
You're
Well,
weak.
a little bit.
Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan
It's
was
like a
a
Scooby-Doo
fool.
plot.
And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Letting Griff force you to the ground, without a shred of dignity. Taking Duncan to High Point, when what you needed was an experienced soldier. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
For all your counsel, all your talk, you're nothing but a fucking craven.
Says the man who survived the Red Wedding by playing dead.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Yeah, he's right there.
Your traitor mouth.
See? That's the problem. You just don't listen.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Oh, for
Somebody
goodness sake.
set him free. Was this your doing?
They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
What?
But Ryan,
Roland, how could you?
This was his doing! Just sentence me and be done with it. Kill me. And Asher does too.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean? I know Lud's plans. Spare my life. And I'll tell you everything.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
Well,
you must decide, my lord.
I'll spare your life. Now talk.
or whatever.
Mira cost Lud his army. He's desperate to strike back. He's going to ambush Asher the moment he makes landfall.
No!
You must protect Asher. Protect the true lord of this house.
Take this traitor away.
Get your hands off me!
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Are these all the same things?
Prepare the horses. We ride for the coast.
Oh, I still needed that. Someone get me a new walking stick.
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look. Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Doesn't matter if Roderick's lord of our house. These are my soldiers to lead.
Huh? You may want to start by telling them your brother's not to be harmed. He hasn't had a chance to win them over like you have.
Point taken.
Probably should have killed Roland. I mean...
That's odd. Port's quiet.
Whatever.
No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or, could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right.
Oh boy.
Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
This Lord of the Rings without that cool ghost army.
So, this is Westeros.
Okay, that's more than 6.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher, thank the gods you've made it back.
You've looked better.
We've no time for small talk, brother. Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord knows you're coming. He sent men to intercept you. We need to hurry. Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Great.
Get that gate open!
Asher, no!
It's been a while since I've been any White Hills.
It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us.
Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit! We have to get out of here.
It's stopped! Advance!
The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
Ugh. Oh.
My lord, you must hurry! We can't lose you!
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher! I came all this way for you!
Go, Roderick, I know what I'm doing. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice. Go!
You bastard!
Wesker.
You're fucking leaving me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I came here for you! We're supposed to fight together, always!
Sister, you're my family. As much as Roderick, as much as any of them.
You asshole! Rip their fucking hearts out!
Oh, maybe I can take him. No, okay, crossbows. We'll be fine. I don't get why Roger had to be there, but whatever. Well, penultimate episode. Kind of sad, really. It's actually much shorter. Shorter, this one. Ugh. From what I remember, I think I picked Asher last time, but yeah. But hey. Like I said, it's since I would say like the 4th and 5th episodes have sort of been spinning on the wheels a little bit. But yeah, you know, get ready for the finale next week. Might be playing a bit of more Stardew Valley later on today. But thank you for people who stopped by. Like I said, Telltale games are always really, really cool. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and have a great day. Yeah.